If we clear out the lines, the most entrancing star I perceive is the star that could puzzle our sky. It is this one, Scarab Juice, or Scarab Pound. It's a red, exceptionally massive star. Moreover, on the dubious chance that you put it where the Sun is, it would loosen up to the circle of Jupiter. It's tremendous, totally unusual, and going to detonate. It's not quite so clear as it has all the earmarks of being in the universe. These giant events, like the most unreasonably dreaded huge starbursts, could shake all that we see. 33 seconds. In addition, however, take the necessary steps not to see its core. Bug Juice has been viewed as a sign, a red, very giant star that is typically more massive than our Sun. Brian Cox and other space experts figure it could go supernova, which has made people scared about what will happen next. The James Webb Space Telescope is taking stunning photos of the star, bringing up the question of when Betelgeuse will transform into a supernova and what titanic effect it will have on Earth. 1 minute and 3 seconds. The star in question resides in the constellation Orion, shining so brightly that even people from ancient times noticed it. The great star, Scarab Juice, is situated on the eastern shoulder of the constellation Orion. It is the second largest star in the group, and its name comes from this feature, the beast shoulder. It is one of the brightest stars in the night sky. In addition to being very bright, the star is an odd shade of red, which, as we will see, suggests trouble. 1 minute and 33 seconds. We've had some enormous involvement with Bug Juice for a surprisingly long time. A Greek observer named TMY also studied it. Around that time, the essential thing people noticed about stars was their color. TMY described it as toadstool-colored orange. In modern times, experts have focused on the star more intensely and now have a better understanding of what makes it so uniquely bright. One of these characteristics is that the star changes brightness significantly, with a magnitude range of 0.6. Betelgeuse is a variable star, which means its brightness changes over time. 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Recently, experts discovered new data about the star. In 2019, they observed that Bug Juice was acting unusually. Although it didn't stop shining completely, it became significantly dimmer, with a magnitude of 1.6. Experts quickly began investigating why the 10th brightest star was behaving in such a peculiar way. Researchers proposed a surprising explanation based on their findings, which revealed unusual signals from the star. According to their research, Betelgeuse could go supernova at any moment. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Brian Cox, a renowned scientist, shared this startling explanation. As a distinguished professor of particle physics at the University of Manchester School of Physics and Cosmology, his perspective is not one to dismiss lightly. He also hosts science shows, writes popular science books, and serves as the Royal Society's professor for public engagement with science. Cox believes Betelgeuse is essentially a ticking time bomb, capable of exploding without warning. To analyze what's happening, the James Webb Space Telescope has provided significant evidence to support this theory. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. However, what unusual signs has Scarab Juice displayed to cause such concern in astronomy? With the new data, Betelgeuse has been identified as a supernova candidate. Despite this classification, researchers are still unsure when it will explode. The fact that Bug Juice is twice the mass of the Sun is one reason for this categorization. A star, as stated, must be several times the Sun's mass to become a supernova. But things become more intriguing because experts have used various tools, such as the James Webb Space Telescope and the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, to examine space around Betelgeuse. The star, creepy crawly. Juice, clearly exhibited odd clues that made its future uncertain. What did researchers find? They detected peculiar light waves emanating from Betelgeuse, which raised suspicions. However, this wasn't the only anomaly observed. This brings us back to the idea that Betelgeuse is a variable star whose brightness fluctuates periodically. It was noted that Betelgeuse dimmed regularly and developed dark spots, much like our Sun. However, the conditions were different. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Its brightness now changes from bright to dim twice as quickly as before, which is another indication of its instability. Experts also discovered that the star's dimming cycle reached an intensity of 1.61 in February 2021. This was shortly after the dramatic dimming event observed in 2019, now known as the Great Dimming. Researchers believe this event marked the beginning of Betelgeuse's unusual behavior, leading many to worry it was nearing a supernova. The dimming magnitude was 1.2 between 2019 and 2020, with the lowest brightness level ever recorded occurring in 2019. 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Experts were convinced that Betelgeuse could go supernova within the next 100,000 years. However, following the Great Dimming, their perspectives shifted significantly. Scarab juice became brighter again after the dimming, transforming into something even more striking. Astrophysicist Andrea Dupree from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics stated that the star is now 150% brighter than usual, making it the seventh brightest star in the night sky. 5 minutes and 51 seconds. This sudden increase in brightness shocked researchers, who observed a red glow in the southern part of the sky. This unusual phenomenon prompted various hypotheses about the causes of the Great Dimming. Firstly, it's important to note that not all stars exhibit the red glow seen in Betelgeuse. The red glow indicates that it is a red supergiant star, a phase marking the final stages of a star's life. The glow is caused by a surface temperature of around 3,500 Kelvin, much cooler than the Sun's outer layer, which is 5,500 Kelvin. 6 minutes and 21 seconds. Because scarab juice is cooler than our Sun, it emits less energy per unit surface area. Nonetheless, its massive size means it will inevitably explode. Brian Cox asks whether this behavior definitively indicates that Betelgeuse is on the verge of a supernova. Generally, the fact that Betelgeuse is a red supergiant already suggests it is nearing the end of its life cycle. A dying star often dims over time, which is what experts expect. However, Betelgeuse's recent dramatic behavior has led scientists to scrutinize it more closely. 6 minutes and 54 seconds. Numerous telescopes, including the James Webb Space Telescope, are now focused on monitoring the star's extraordinary activity. Despite extensive research, experts still lack a complete understanding of scarab juice. Scientists are using the most advanced tools to observe the captivating phenomena occurring around Betelgeuse. Since 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope has been in space, helping experts gather crucial data about creepy-crawly juice. 7 minutes and 28 seconds. The telescope's new images of Betelgeuse's dramatic dimming revealed that the event involved a significant mass ejection. Recent analysis indicates that this mass ejection was approximately 400 times larger than a typical coronal mass ejection. The James Webb Space Telescope can also detect things invisible to the human eye, such as specific light waves and frequencies. This capability excites researchers about what the telescope might uncover. 7 minutes and 59 seconds. Scientists have observed dust clouds forming on the star's surface that resemble leaves floating in space, a phenomenon that seems puzzling. Although Betelgeuse is destined to die, experts continue to monitor it because they cannot predict when it will explode. Scientists estimate that Betelgeuse is significantly more massive than the Sun, and its bright red glow will likely persist for the next decade. However, given the star's unusual recent behavior, it's difficult to say whether these predictions will hold true. 8 minutes and 28 seconds. If Betelgeuse explodes, it will be the first supernova witnessed with modern instruments since Johannes Kepler's observation in 1604. Nonetheless, experts believe this is unlikely to happen soon, as they are still studying the star's peculiar behavior. Despite its imminent end, researchers are uncertain about the timeline of Betelgeuse's death. If we examine the universe without bias, Betelgeuse, or scarab juice, is undoubtedly one of the most captivating and massive stars visible in our sky. 9 minutes and 28 seconds. This red giant star, if placed where the Sun is, would extend to Jupiter's orbit. Its incredible size places it on the brink of destruction. The universe, however, does not operate in such straightforward terms. Rare, large-scale events, such as supernovae, have the potential to dramatically alter our perspective of the cosmos. While the possibility of Betelgeuse going supernova looms, scientists continue to gather data from advanced telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope and the Hubble Space Telescope to understand the star's eventual fate.